So you are okay with the idea of using your image?
Yeah.
Yeah? Completely? No doubt?
No, it's fine.
Because it's not simple to have this video Skype tralala going on. So, let's be serious for a moment. And first we take Ashton and let's introduce Boris. Yes, Boris, tell me what's going on.
Not much, really.
Hello, Russ.
Hi.
Hi. So, yes. Diego, what did you think of the project? On va couper les passages qui sont pas trop bien et on fait un collage après. Hein? You will sing a song for us?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. From your...
I can sing a song from
the new album?
Well, is it okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. Oh yes, you are the trash lady. Okay. I asked you to be the trash lady today, and there she is.
Yes.
So, Mariella, how are you doing on the moment?
I finished my thesis. I wanted to write more about other things.
Let's speak a little bit slow and a little bit loud.
Yes.
Look. Look, Jackson and Doggy. Looky.
Yeah, but I must say the image on itself is better than on Skype. Eh, Fred?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but it moves.
Like this?
Yeah. Yes. Now I see you. We have to change the light in his place.
No,
I can sit somewhere lighter if you want.
Yeah. It's better, yeah.
Like this.
Maar wat een grote hand heb jij.
Ja, dat is goed te kunnen pakken. Wat de boze wolf zou zeggen.
Voor de graaipolitiek.
Ja.
Hè? Zit ik al druk zo mee geplaagd met de graaipolitiek? Yes?
Hello.
Hello! Finally!
How you doing?
Okay, I'm very tired on the moment.
I think it's okay now.
No, it's not okay because I don't see your eyes. You have to go down. Yeah, good. Good. On peut aussi parler français et François, mais peut-être pour la vidéo c'est mieux anglais. Comme ça, on ne doit pas le doubler. C'est des beaux couleurs, orange, là-bas.
Is that better?
Yes,
Feel better.
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Dominic, but I produce under the name.
Yes, but we will talk like Dominic.
Yes.
Okay.
He'd borne my strangeness with good grace. He watched as I walked backward, or perched like a crow on a telegraph wire, wrapping wings of solitude on me. He watched with cautious concentration as I'd dervish into confusion.
What are you doing on this moment? Are you still performing?
I try to find a work for Christmas, and I can do in 19th of December. Then I just finish a swimming girl, a costume for a swimming girl, so I'm excited about that.
Ik moet eens laten rondzien. Dat is eigenlijk onze keuken, waarbij je de Igor van Persie...
Die is weer aan het koken, de Igor.
Ja, hè.
Dag!
Just hold on, I'll get something.
Okay. zijn niet te hebben.
Krasavets. I told him that he's so beautiful, but I told him in Bulgarian, and he did Krasavets, and he's...
Quelque chose que j'aime bien, c'est la répétition.
You still smoke?
The connection makes me nervous, so I was smoking.
Je suis pas très à l'aise.
Non, mais il y a beaucoup de gens qui sont pas à l'aise en Skype.
So, welcome to my new apartment.
It seems nice, and it seems so much orderly.
I know, it's new. I keep it tidy. This is my kitchen.
The things you sent to me are in this box.
Yeah, I found something. It's a picture, actually.
Yeah. I wanted to write something about some kind of symbology of the box.
This rosary bead, it was given to me by a friend who's a doctor. She gave it to me about 11 years ago now when I wasn't very well. And I'm not religious, but it's just I don't know, that outreaching from somebody who understood what I was going through at the time.
Nu zie ik terug gewone Glinda.
Moet ik dan zo blijven zitten?
What's going on in your country? Is it okay at the moment?
Never is okay. Everybody is always afraid that something happened and blah 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 blah, and I just don't see the news.
Wij volgen de politiek helemaal niet.
My chaos. It's my biggest demon, the chaos.
Cool.
Nick, do you see the little dog that I'm babysitting on? Not play tricks on us, everybody.
This is me when I was maybe 16 or 17 years old. This was taken in a club here in Geneva where I used to go with my best friend. This is how I actually got into it and found a lot of interest in this kind of music here.
This is called Rub Dog.
Have to continue what we are doing.
Yes, I think it's better.
And try to be nice to each other.
Yeah.
I would like to talk about the time we met. You remember this time? For the first time?
Some stuff. I'm really bad at remembering things, but the first one.
How we met each other the first time. You remember?
Yeah, I met you through Caroline.
Yes.
In Café de Muze.
At the moment I try to make miniature food, like this mini cake. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, it's nice.
10:30 on a Monday morning in November 1955. Zoe Glass, a young man of 25, was seated in a very full bath, reading a 4-year-old letter. It was an almost endless-looking letter, typewritten on several pages of second-sheet yellow paper, and he was having some little trouble keeping it propped up against the two dry islands of his knees.
rusty gate and slipped into the garden of the haunted house. Everything seems so real, and your silhouette is all I feel. Oh, as we walk, but we don't touch the ground.
I was meeting up with Caroline, and then you walked in, and you just ignored me.
I'm teaching myself animation these days.
I think I was a little bit tired from the city life.
And so I have a fun client in Belgium. I work for the La Gauche, LCR, SAP, and I did this drawing for the cover of their magazine.
And the crisis started in 2008, and suddenly things were not so good.
This is a song from the album Jazz Virus, where you have taken part.
Yes?
Where you sing two songs.
Okay.
Belladonna and City of Tears.
I would say sometimes springtime would be the proximate time to fly.
To fly.
Towards mercy.
Yeah, and my favorite character.
I think it's important for artists to resist the political things that are happening.
Our history is full of sad stories. I mean,
J'aime bien, comment dire ça. La répétition me transporte.
Tell us a little bit about the movie.
It's going fantastic because not long ago, 1 week ago, I got an archives like a treasure.
my first memory of war was in Serbia in 1999. I was around 10 years old.
London was financially difficult. Also, my father has moved into a home nearby, and he wanted me to come back because he said to my sister, now I'm living here and she's living in England.
If I had a gun for every ace I've drawn, I could arm a town the size of Abilene. Don't push me, baby, 'cause I'm moaning low, and you know I'm only in it for the gold. All that I am asking for is $10 gold.
I think I poured all the trash from our camp trash cans out in the middle of the camp in the sun one day, and I just sat there and I started sorting it back into the right place because they were not sorting the trash correctly. You put the paper in the paper trash and then you can burn it, and you put the organic trash in the organic trash, and then you pack it up and take it to wherever you're going to dump it.
The fact that you can reach out to so many different musicians all over the world and do something so extensive that it's taking you years to do, I think is amazing.
Okay. What's the title of the song?
What?
What is the title of the song?
My life is on the ends of a sleeve.
Okay.
So Erna sent me some sticks. I could switch the fire on and then burn them. So this is the collage I made.
Yes.
I always keep my windows open and there are some birds outside.
My mom was in Hungary, in Budapest, in 1956 when, well, actually, she was a little girl when the Nazis invaded Hungary, and they had their own version of the SS. It was called Iron Cross. That was the Hungarian version of fascism.
I thought you moved out of London.
No.
Were you planning it for a moment?
I was planning it. Yeah, my life took a different turn, and obviously I met my new partner and had a child. So I think we want to stick around in London for
quite a while
when he grows up, because it's much more diverse in London.
Yes.
So I think it's important for him to be around the diversity.
It's like a window in a house behind you.
Oh, here.
Yeah?
This.
Where
It was a painting that was given to me by my neighbour. It was just, they lived downstairs and they've just moved out.
I thought it'd be apt to read a little bit from a book that means quite a lot to me, and it's called The Secret Teachings of All Ages.
So, this is Sandy. Hello. This is Sandy.
Hello, Sandy.
Hello, toi.
Erna.
Ça va? I only heard the drums.
People from my generation and even more from yours, we have known times where people stood for their rights, were going in the streets.
The Hungarians revolted against communism, and they won their independence for a week, and then the Russians came back with everything they had, and that was the end of that. So my family left in 1957, and that's how I was born in Argentina.
This is mine.
Diary.
Not really a diary. I call it a notebook.
Notebook.
That's my most private thing.
Even though I grew up in California, my home was very European. European and Argentine.
I really like it. It looks very used.
Yes. With pictures and all and drawings. Eh?
Drawings and mostly I write down stuff.
What are you drinking there?
Oh, this is just bourbon.
Just bourbon. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's perfect here. It's 7 p.m.
I see that my screen is very dirty. Look.
Yes,
oh God. Can I do this with water?
Dus bezig, ik heb een cursus, volwaardige cursus airbrush gedaan.
You have to read it very slowly and pronounce very well, so maybe it becomes clearer then.
There is no equality between a horse and a horse, or even among many seeds. But this is too that can be said, as Bruno shouted, it is the name of the lie to name the no relation itself. Because there is no common measure that out of infinity could be the infinity that lives within the we, no matter how much that it will be, and that it gave birth to strangeness on every intimacy. I don't know if it was better.
Okay, that it was.
Okay, that was.
Speech.
Harmony is a state recognised by great philosophers as the immediate prerequisite of beauty. A compound is termed beautiful only when its parts are in harmonious combination.
Alors, je vais réessayer le poème de Pierre Reverdy.
Oui.
Qui est né en 1889 et qui est mort en 1960. Bon, c'est pas important de le savoir, enfin, ça situe un petit peu.
Oui.
Le titre du poème s'appelle Écran.
What kind of machine is it, Andrea?
This one is an old printer machine.
Une ombre coule sur ta main. La lampe a changé ta figure. La pendule bat, le temps dure. Et comme il ne se passe rien, celui qui regardait s'en va. Le monde se retourne et rit pour regarder tout ce qui vit.
Well, actually, I chose a text from very famous Hungarian writer, Attila Joseph.
It's one of the most famous printer machine from the 50s.
I chose this text because one of the French bands that I loved since I was a teenager was Noir Désir.
I've done some sound design for theater, and I also do some solo music, which is very much ambient and experimental.
We've obviously have history with the music that we've kind of collaborated on in the past.
Go feed with the birds. Go in moon-cried rivers, refracting sharp slivers.
This is where I work. Look at this. I got my old fantastic clock, work of one of my friends. Yeah, it's like my place, so I stay here all day.
It is about the power of nature, and that as a human you always think that you can handle everything and put it in the way you want and orientate it, but you often discover that there is something above and around you, and that actually you cannot do much.
What are you playing there?
I'm playing a synthesizer and a filter, and also I'm using a radio frequency pickup to pick up noise from my computer.
One of my first photos, which is this one.
Ce n'est pas moi qui clame, c'est la terre qui tonne. Gare à toi, gare, car le diable est devenu dément. Fuis au fond des sources pures et profondes. Plie-toi dans la plaque de verre. Dérobe-toi derrière la lumière des diamants.
And you still put new pictures on the website?
No, I actually closed the website. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the web anymore. Everything is Facebook. I'm on Facebook, but I don't like Facebook.
Facebooking.
Oh no. And I say, yeah, no.
I have to stop, it's bad, and they're all the time there. Once you get to scrolling, just log out and go for a walk.
D'accord.
So Erna, I'm following your work for a while, and I know that you just finished the project, in the final phase of letters by post project.
Yes.
And so, can you tell us how did it all start? Where did you get the idea for the project?
The idea came spontaneously because on a moment I thought it's a little bit a pity people don't write letters anymore and send them by post. Because I was used to send letters to friends, and I put some drawings on it, and it was nice. So that was the basic idea. And then I was looking for the people, and it were almost all people from the early MySpace. Yeah. And so it started. I sent them letters.
You send them letters?
Yeah, handwritten letters, and I've put some object in it. Every letter has also a different drawing.
So you made a drawing on every letter?
Yeah. And also I took recycled paper from my lyrics that were not printed well also. I used this paper instead of throwing it away. I used this to make the envelope in the letter.
So there are still some verses, lyrics there?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it here, and the beautiful drawings, of course. Okay. So this is one of the first letters.
Yes. That is the first.
And the objects?
That was the object, the leaf.
Yeah. So there were you chose random objects for every person, different.
Yeah, everybody has a different little object.
Yeah, I can see
to make the photographs with.
So this is it. This is how it looks, and the drawings. Maybe we can show some more.
Yeah, it is also, you see, every time you see the letter on my desk,
yeah.
And then the person where I send it to.
Yeah. Okay, and how did you choose the people who participated in your project? I mean, they are not necessarily art; they are your friends, but are they artists or just?
Not all artists, although I saw in every one of them a little piece, at least, of artist or something they didn't develop yet, or because of their work they could not spend a lot of time on it.
But how does it work? There are maybe someone who is not artistic, but has to respond, and to how did the communication go? For you, starting from an idea and then like telling them how to respond, or how did it go?
I didn't give them a lot of directions. I only first was asking if they agreed, of course, and then I asked them to send me 6 photographs from a little object that I put in the letter, a little object of no value financially. So that was the start. I put an object in it, and I asked the people to make a scenery and put this object in 6 different frames.
Yeah.
And so they had to send it me not by post but by the internet.
So, but this is only the first phase of a project.
Yes.
What I know, that project has different phases. Maybe you can tell us
Yeah.
how did it evolve from this very start with letters?
The first phase was the graphic one, and then followed the audio, because I asked also to the people to send me an MP3 from some sound of a little tune, of some music they made already, and I asked them to send it to me by the internet, like 2 minutes.
Some of them are musicians, right?
Yes, there are, but other people, I said, it's what you want, a sound or a baby that cries in your house or whatever. So they sent this to me, and I made them with all these things an audio collage.
And then came the video you made?
Then with the people that were left.
And how you started with 30 people?
Yes.
And at the end, how many?
22.
22, yeah.
And then on the Skype sessions, there were 3 people that I couldn't reach. So they had did their contribution graphically, and also the audio, but not the Skype I have from them.
Yeah.
So it were, I think, 19 people at the end.
19, okay. And you were talking about the video.
The video, we talked about. We didn't prepare so much the conversation.
Were recorded Skype sessions.
The Skype sessions, yeah. And some people find it very weird to talk with Skype. Roulantite montage.
So, but were there challenges during work on the project? What were the challenges you faced?
The challenges were some of the people I knew them, so they know me better as a person. Yeah. But the people I never met, because it were in some parts of the world that I was communicating, there were a few that they thought I had a commercial issue with it. So that was for me very funny that people could think I do it for that, but in this world, sometimes it's like that. So they didn't want anymore because they didn't trust it. So they fell off already. Then a few that the letter came back and I could not reach. But for the rest, I didn't had so much trouble. The communication sometimes is difficult. You cannot always reach the people. So it took a while before it all came together.
And so the project now is in the final stage. Is it finalized?
Yes.
And it is going. You already had a few exhibitions, and the project is going to Bulgaria now.
Yes, to Sofia.
Yeah.
Also, I choose that because there are 3 people involved that are from Sofia, and it's nice to meet them then again.
So it's like a personal connection.
Yeah, but one of them moved now to England, so he will not be there.
We can visit him in England.
Yeah, of course.
So what are your plans? What are you already busy with a new project or?
Yeah, I always am busy with also with music, also with other people. Some people from the project Letter by Post. I do already a long time music with files, sending files to each other. So that is going on still. And then I started now an idea about my life, the parcours de ma vie, it calls. And it is a collage, a very big collage with 500 pictures or postcards that were not printed well. They were much too dark, and I wanted to get rid of it because I didn't like the postcards. But then all of a sudden, I had an idea again. So I cut out the middle of the postcard, that it becomes like a window, and there comes all little memories of my life and some lyrics and.
So it's like inside, like a window to your life.
Yeah.
Your artistic name, your name behind all these projects is KasjaNoova. Maybe you can tell us.
Yes, because people sometimes find this weird, but like I always do some experiments. I wanted to create a name for me because Erna, it haunted me in a way. In Belgian language, when you don't write it with a head, a majuscule,
yeah,
it means after. It means just after.
If you don't start with capital, just mean
yeah. And then you see it everywhere when you read the newspapers and everywhere you see Erna. Huh?
After.
So after. Kasja, it is porridge.
Yeah,
it's
kasja.
sort of porridge. So that suits me, porridge for the poor people. And Nova, because I'm a little bit rebellion inside, I wrote Nova with 2 O. Normally it's with 1 O. So it's a little bit this rebellion and this reference to a modest life. And altogether it is a blink to the person that comes in your head when you hear KasjaNoova. Yeah? You think about KasjaNoova.
So I wish you very much luck, a lot of luck with the letter by post and also with all the future projects, and I will be there to follow you wherever you go.
Thank you.
3 times.
Thank you.